Hey there, how are you? It is Sunday afternoon. I got home about 22 hours ago, and I leave again tomorrow by noon. So when I'm driving a lot, making videos just seems like work. But I wanted to do one. I have something here. I didn't bring this last week. The week before I took some long week, so I got kind of like, you know what? Look at that. Super value Amaretto. And I was thinking I would smoke it out of my Mr Brog Morta. I don't know what number this one is, but it's a big pipe. I gotta tell you, the hole, it's just over 3/4 of an inch across, and it is 1 3/4 inches deep. I mean, it's a good size pipe. But since it's that big, I think I'm probably only going to do a 1/2 to 2/3 of a bowl. I love Amaretto, and this just has an awesome, man, that's a wonderful aroma. I'm going to pour some out and see if I can't let you see what we're looking at. Can you get a good peek? It's there, look at that. Kind of nice. Now, there's that piece looks like black Cavendish, don't you think? Some of you probably know, but if in case you don't, Super Value is made by Sutliff. At least that's the parent company, I think. Interesting thing, I was looking, and on the package, let's see. Okay, inside sutlifftobacco.com, but on this side, manufactured by Dream Castle Tobacco Company, Richmond, Virginia. So, whatever that means, don't know, don't care. Main thing I want is to take me a little time for a pipe. It's a very light flavor right out of the gate, but if you've paid any attention to me, you know that's what I say most of the time, because it's just that first little bit, you know. But it's good. As with most of the flavors in tobacco, they're very subtle. It's not a slap in the face thing, except for a few different cherries I've had, cherry blends. But this, I just like Amaretto. And the room note, it's like candy. Except there's no calories. I love this. So, yep, you get that sweet almondy, reminds me of shortbread cookies, because I think the almond extract that my wife uses in that, it's kind of that Amaretto-ish thing. And it's just yummy. I had a couple different things on my mind over the last week, and I was going to talk about them, but there's, as happens, when you spend 11 hours staring out your windshield, working things through in your mind, sometimes you just work them through and then you've dealt with them, so they're gone. And sometimes they stick and you can't escape them until you talk about it and record it. And this week has been kind of a blend of the two. This week I did something different though when I went out on the road. I only brought one pipe. That was my Mr Brog 43 Kentucky. And the tobacco I brought was only one instead of 2 or 3 pouches like I normally do. So I just took my Carter Hall straight. No mix, no cherry, just straight. Took the whole tub with me. And I usually have, depending on my stops, I'll have 2 to 4 bowls a day. And I gotta tell you, the more I smoke that straight, the more I like it. I mean, it has that chocolatiness to it. Well, when I first got it, it had a floral perfumey thing. And then 2, 3, 4 months later, crack the tub and I get this chocolatey thing. And now it seems this is like, we're into 8th month after I bought it, and the chocolatey part is taming down, and some of the floral stuff is coming back up, and now I'm getting this really nice blend of flavors there. Again, they're just super subtle, and you almost have to, this is, my mind went here this week too, is that if I'm focusing too much on the smoke, the flavors aren't there the same as if I'm just kind of letting things wash over me in a non-focused deal. And it's really enjoyable to get a single type like that going. Which got me thinking about the idea of codgers. You know, and in my mind, a codger is someone that just has a pipe. It'll always be the same pipe all the time. It's just, that's what they do, and they always have the same tobacco, and it's just with them all the time. If they're smoking, it's that pipe or that style of pipe, and it's that tobacco. Not a lot of it's just, that's what a codger does. Very steady on the same thing, in my mind. And I could be crazy, so I could be wrong, and you'd have a completely different attitude. I don't know. And taking smoking pipe as a hobby, that's more where you have a dozen different pipes, and you're always trying to find. You might have a favorite tobacco, but you're always sampling different ones, looking for something new, and just to go. And the more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to believe my brain would rather be codger than hobbyist. Take that for what you will. That's just what's been going through my mind. And like I say, that's just me. I could be crazy. I've been accused of it enough times where I don't argue anymore. As much as I enjoy the flavors, it's just yummy. I could be satisfied with the same silly thing in the same silly pipe and not spending too much time thinking about the complexity of flavors and all that. They're really good. So there you go. That's my Sunday afternoon. I didn't air this out or let it dry at all. And as a consequence, it seems to want to go out if I take a couple seconds. I never talk for a couple seconds. It's usually a little fact. Though I am essentially lacking in a formal education, I've done my self-educating and studying just because I kind of tend to be a knowledge junkie. And every once in a while, I will be asked to fill a pulpit. It used to happen a lot more before I started driving truck, because now I never know if I'm going to be around, so to say, yeah, I'll do that is hard. But anyway, it's when I get going, it's hard to stop at 30 minutes. I mean, I have to actually work to not to talk beyond that. It's really easy to go for an hour. And people aren't getting up and walking out. So either they're very polite, or what I'm saying is interesting. Anyway, so when I do a video, and I try to keep it short, I mean, for me, these are really short. Sorry for taking as long as I have. This one's 12 minutes plus. And if you're here, thank you. Take care. Have fun. The weekend's coming. Well, next weekend is Labor Day weekend. I have no idea if I'll be doing a video then or not. Then harvest starts, and that's usually 3 to 6 weeks, and steady running. That's like dawn to dusk, 7 days a week, and weather permitting. So this might be the only video for a while, or it may not. We'll see. Take care.